Welcome to the energy update for February 2025. I'm loving all of the memes online. Like, are you loving the memes where it's like cartoons of somebody referencing, wow, what a year. And then there's another cartoon character saying, it's only January. Or somebody just saying, that was the longest month ever. That was the longest year. Yeah, that was January. We didn't even do the energy update until 20 or 21 days into the month. And now, here we are going into February. And the word that I keep hearing is truth. Like if we were looking at the month of February, truth. And what do we mean by that? Like we're being asked if we are living in our truth, if we are being in our truth, if we are standing in conviction to your truth. Because January came in like a freight train. We've been there, we've talked about it, but it's not done. It's not done. Things were brought to the surface to expose lies, deception, where things were not in alignment in your life. So if things were blowing up or imploding, that was like the shaking to find truth, to seek truth, to seek the truth within, and to be the living embodiment and expression of that truth out into the world. So that is where we are for February. It just feels like 2025 is, I can't even say demanding. It feels like it, I was going to say asking. There we go. It feels like 2025 is demanding that. It's not even asking. It is demanding for us to be in alignment, for us to be in our truth, and more than just in our truth, standing in our truth, not backing down. And at the same time, being open to witnessing and receiving other people's truths that may be different from yours. Your truth might be different than my truth. But at the same time, like we're not here to go head to head and fight and argue about whose truth is right, whose truth is better. Like that's not part of the game. We're not meant to be opposed to each other because we may have different truths. But at the same time, standing in your truth, being convicted in that, not wavering. Because there's been a lot of compromise. There's been a lot of wavering, and it feels like why January was so intense. It's like God, source, creator is like, come on now. Like the turning of a calendar page. Come on now. Wasn't there enough of that? 2025, I've said this before, but if we look at 2020 and everything that happened in our worlds and that has been happening in our worlds since then, 2024 felt like a tying up of the loose ends. Like even if we were to look at bookends on a shelf, so 2020 was a bookend, and then that dumpster fire of years, dumpster fire, and then 2024 is like the other bookend. So on an energetic level, like closing the door on that. I even want to say closing the door to the calamity, and that is a previous chapter. So 2025 is coming in saying, what did you learn throughout those years? What has transformed within you and your life and the way that you see yourself, you see the world? What has transformed in those years, starting in 2020? What has transformed? And so, new chapter, new turning of a page, 2025. If there is anything, I can't stress this enough, if there is anything that is left over and the remnants of the debris from 2020 to 2024, those years that have been transformed, It is being shaken off for this year. It is being shaken. It is being taken. It is being burned away. All of it. And this is not, this isn't meant to be a doomsday. It's not meant to be doomsday. However, some of you haven't been listening. Some of you have been avoiding. Some of you have been running away. So for February, now that we're in this month, what is your truth? Who are you? How are you? What is driving your choices, your decisions, the way that you are in the world, how you are in the world? It's very important. And to know that and to hold that and to own that. No more hiding your truth to keep the peace. No more disregarding your truth to not rock the boat. No more living someone else's dreams or their truth that is not your truth. What is your truth? Who are you here to be? Who has God, source divine, created you to be? Perhaps these are the questions to explore for the month of February. Knowing and remembering that you are a divine being, you're part of the divine plan. You have a divine plan. You have been created to be you, not anybody else. So who are you? What is your truth? And you know your truth. You could, like some of you, you can feel it in your heart, in your gut. You just know. And 2025, we said, it's just any of that debris. Anything that's not meant to be moving forward with you is being shaken, taken, burned away. I'm chuckling a little bit because, yeah, it has been a roller coaster for so many. Myself included. Oh, raising my hand. Myself included. It's been a roller coaster for many. And through it all, though, like this is the irony of it. Through it all has been stripping away what is not your truth. Has been, stripping away false perceptions, false identities, false truths about yourself. So much of where we were saying in the very beginning, what has been transformed. So much of what has been transformed is seeing what is not your truth. Understanding what is not your truth, knowing what your truth is not. That's been part of this transformation. You could even say the transformation was going into the deepest depths of your soul to uncover your truth. Once again, nobody else's, yours. Let's do something together. Let's put hands on the chest and on the heart, and we're going to say some statements together connected to your truth. So bringing that focus into the chest and into the heart. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And repeating after me out loud or silently within the heart. I lovingly let go of all the times and ways I have denied my truth. I lovingly let go of all the times and ways I have compromised myself and my truth. I lovingly let go of all fear, known or unknown, that keeps me from living in my truth, from expressing my truth, from being convicted in my truth. across all time, all planes, all dimensions. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. I am living my truth. I stand in my truth. I trust myself. I trust the divine. I am divine truth. Deep breath in and out. February 2025, truth. What is your truth? And how can you live that and be that and express that in the world from pure intentions of the heart? Lots of love. Mwah.